Yo, what is up, guys? It's Cohen back again today with another video. With another Twitter reaction video. This is kind of different, though. I'm not reacting to like your tweets, your comments. I'm reacting to your NBA related tier list. So I dropped this tweet the other day. I said, well, I want y'all to drop me your NBA related tier lists. They can be anything NBA related, whether it's ranking your favorite fan bases, which is something I see a lot of people do, your favorite players, or just positions based on player talent, stuff like that, your teams, whatever you wanted to drop below. And so we got some. We don't have a ton, but so I'm going to go more in depth with some of them. So appreciate y'all who did drop them below. I'll go through pretty much every single one of them because we've got plenty of time for that. And yeah, so drop a like, drop a subscribe. NBA content pretty much every day if you like stuff like this, and we'll go ahead and get into it. All right, so this first one is the earned jerseys. This is from the day they dropped, but after seeing them on the court, Thunder get moved up to B and Jazz are D tier. Okay, so he has Lakers and Pacers A tier. Pacers, I don't agree with A tier. I'm just not a huge fan of those. The Nets at B tier. The Nuggets at B tier. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this one. Thunder up to B tier. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I agree. I'm not a huge fan of the Sixers one or the Mavs one. Clippers one, I don't like at all. I like the Celtics one. I really like this Rockets one. I'm surprised it's at C tier. We've got the Magic up here at B. Okay. These Blazers ones, I liked them a little bit at first, but they've kind of fallen off on me. I like these Jazz ones better than most people. I think Jazz are better than these Blazers ones. I don't like the Heat ones a lot. I said in my video that I needed to see them on the court, and I don't really like them on the court that much. So, and this is a okay list. The problem with earned jerseys is that it's all like preference, like color based, and just what you want to see in a jersey. So it's tough to make a bad tier list necessarily, unless he had like the Sixers in A tier, and then it probably would have been bad. Or if he had the Thunder, the fact that the Thunder were D tier first, I'm very upset about that. But if they were F tier, we would have had to talk. All right, favorite team tier list. This is coming from, I'm guessing, a Lakers fan, since it says Alex Caruso goated as his Twitter at. All right. Okay, so favorites: Lakers, Portland, Knicks. Okay. I'd be interested to know why. Like, these are all things. Okay, like the Magic, the Suns, the Cavs. Maybe a LeBron fan. Maybe that's why he likes the Cavs. The Pacers, the Rockets. Okay. I like them a bit less. The Pistons, the Grizzlies, the Jazz, and the Spurs. All right. I haven't seen the Thunder yet. I'm keeping my eyes up here, like up in this area. So, Hawks, Bucks, Sixers. Okay, a lot of teams here. All neutral. Slightly less than neutral. And okay, this makes sense. Nets and Celtics, since they're rivals. I only like your fan base. Bring back our Sonics. First of all, I would like to say thank you. And second of all, I agree. Bring back the Sonics. The Seattle deserves a team. Hell itself is the Clippers. I don't think they're hell itself, but I wouldn't mind to see Kawhi leave to help out a Thunder draft pick or two. So not the worst tier list. This one's just written out, so it's teams: Contenders, Lakers, Nets, Clippers, Bucks, Jazz, Sixers with Embiid. I'm guessing that means Embiid healthy. I don't know why they wouldn't have Embiid. Playoff locks: Nuggets, Warriors. Curry's gonna deliver. Okay, Hornets. Hornets is a playoff lock. Interesting. Okay, Blazers, Spurs. Spurs are not a playoff lock. No, not at all. Celtics, Suns, Heat. Edge of playoffs: Mavericks, Grizzlies, Pelicans, Bulls, Raptors, Wizards, Knicks, Hawks, Thunder. Okay. Wait, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that means two of these teams make the playoffs out of the I think the Mavericks would make it. Okay. I guess so. I don't know why the Hornets are a lock here. I don't think the Hornets are a lock. I like the Hornets a lot, but I don't think they're a lock. Nor are the Spurs. Those are probably the two I would move down. But not bad. Not bad. All right, Contenders. Contenders: good teams, playoff bubble teams, mediocre or bad teams, and tanking teams. All right, so we start with Contenders: Sixers. Okay, I agree. Clippers, agree. Suns, yeah, you could say that right now. I agree. Bucks, Lakers, Nets, Jazz. Okay, all solid so far. Good teams, not quite championship contenders. You've got Portland, Denver, Miami, and Boston. Boston, I don't know if is on this tier right now. That's just because they've been struggling a lot, and I think that they're weaker than they typically have been. They just don't have as much bench production and stuff. So I'll give it to you. I'll let it stand. Playoff bubble teams: Hawks, Pacers, Mavericks, Spurs, Knicks, Pelicans, Grizzlies, Hornets, Raptors, and Warriors. Okay, that's solid. Mediocre or bad teams? The Kings, the Magic, the Thunder, the Bulls, the Wizards, and the Cavs. I feel like the Bulls have to be up more. I mean, I guess you could say they have been mediocre so far, but I feel like they should be up here. I feel like they should be playoff bubble teams. And then tanking teams are Pistons, Rockets, and Wolves. Yeah, this is a pretty solid tier list. Not much to complain about there. Where every NBA team will finish. So this is predicting like where you're going to finish. Not even saying like bubble or whatever. They will compete for the title. Lakers, Nets, Clippers, Sixers. Okay, I think that those 4 teams definitely can compete for a title. So that means he's not including the Bucks. I don't see the Suns up here in the contending spot. I don't see the Jazz. So we'll see. They'll make it to the playoffs. The Heat, the Blazers, Celtics, Bucks, Nuggets, Warriors, Mavericks. Okay, all good so far. Pacers, Jazz, Knicks, Raptors, Kings. The Sacramento Kings. You think are going to make the playoffs? I mean, I love De'Aaron Fox and all, but the Kings this year over the Suns. You have the Kings over the Suns? Huh? So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The Sun, you know that Suns are the 2 seed right now. Was this before the season? No, there's no way this was before the season. There's no way. This has to be right now. Did he say? Did he say anything? This is where every NBA team will finish right now. Okay. All right. I guess. Hornets, Hawks, Suns, I guess, and Thunder close to the playoffs. Try again next year. You have the Rockets, the Spurs. You have the Spurs below the Thunder. Okay. I guess. Pelicans, Wizards, Magic, Bulls, Grizzlies, Cavs. And then in the bin the next 10 years. 10 years is a bit extreme. This was a ruthless tier list. Oh, my Lord. Point guard tier list. Okay. Oh my God, this is blurry. Okay, superstar point guards are Dame, Luka, and Curry. Is this in order? This can't be in order. There's no way he has Dame and he has Curry 3. Curry's the best point guard in the NBA. If we're going off this tier list, out of all the players here, Curry is the best player. We'll just go by tiers. We won't go ranking wise. All stars: Ben Simmons, Chris Paul, Kyrie, Russell Westbrook. I love to see the Russ love. Trae Young. Above average, we have Brogdon, Russell, DeJounte Murray, De'Aaron Fox, John Morant, Kyle Lowry, Jamal Murray, Kemba Walker, Mike Conley. All right, this is solid. I'm trying to see if there's anyone I would have on a higher tier. No, not really. This is probably good so far. It's solid. There's some stuff especially if there's ordering here, there's some stuff I could switch around, but it's okay. Markelle Fultz on average, Derrick Rose, Patrick Beverly, Lonzo. I think you might be able to move Lonzo Ball up. You might be able to, because he's better than like a Fultz. He's definitely better than Darius Garland. He's better than none. Terry Rozier also could be moved up. He's above average. Ricky Rubio, or you can move guys down. I think you can move Ricky Rubio down. Garland's maybe okay here at average. He's been up and down this season. He's been in and out of the lineup a lot with a bunch of different things. No other option to start. I don't know what that means. The team doesn't have any other option. Avery Bradley, Tomas Satoransky, Alfred Payton. That Alfred Payton fake burner is going to come after you. NBA fan base. Goated up here. I'm just going to give a shout out to the Thunder here. The fact that we're a goated fan base, and I'll move on from the fan base related tier list. NBA shooting guards. Okay. James Harden. I agree. James Harden is on his own tier in terms of shooting guards. You could put Bradley Beal, Devin Booker. You have Zach LaVine, Paul George, Jaylen Brown, Shea, my guy, CJ McCollum, Donovan Mitchell, Klay Thompson. Yeah, okay, I think that's okay. Above average, you have Fred VanVleet, you have Malik Beasley, Karis LeVert, Colin Sexton, Drew Holiday, RJ Barrett, Evan Fournier, Oladipo. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone that could move between these two. I think that's solid. Average, you can talk about Kevin Huerter, Bogdanovich, Duncan Robinson, Bruce Brown. Okay, Devontae Graham, Dylan Brooks, Josh Richardson, Tim Hardaway Jr. Yeah, okay. This is a solid one. Below average, Gary Harris, Danny Green. I think Danny Green is like average. He's below average in terms of production compared to some of these guys, but it's tough because he's like a two-way guy. It's not his job to put up a ton of numbers. Okay, all right, that's solid. That was decent. Thoughts on the Mavericks? This is not part of the video. They're cool. So congratulations, you made the video. Is this fan base tier list? Oh, I think. Oh, it says announcers. Hornets announcers, yes. Hornets announcers are probably the best. I love the Hornets announcers, and I'm glad everyone is also realizing how good they are. Good. Raptors do have good announcers. Nets should be Nets might be able to be up here. Same with the Knicks because they have Mike Breen and Ian Eagle, and they are very, very good. So you could move them up also to the Hornets tier. I'm just gonna call it the Hornets tier. Kings announcers are pretty good. If you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball. Heat announcers are also pretty solid. Average, it's just most teams. Yeah, I'll agree. Our announcers are kind of average. I do like listening to them because I'm a Thunder fan, but if you're not a Thunder fan, I get it. Biased and annoying. Rockets, Warriors. I like the Warriors announcers. I don't listen to the Rockets or the Lakers announcers a ton, but Lakers announcers are decent. Yeah, no, I don't think there are any like god awful announcers. What the Wizards announcer said about Ben Simmons the other day, calling him overrated for no reason, was weird. NBA centers, we're gonna go Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, Cat at the superstar tier. All-star tier, we've got. I would almost move Cat down. I would move Cat down. I think these two are clearly on a tier of their own. Yeah, I would move Cat down. Julius Randle, Jarrett Allen in the All-Star tier. Prez, what are you doing? All right, we're gonna let it go. Prez has decided that Jarrett Allen's an all-star, I guess. Good. Al Horford, Brook Lopez, DeAndre Ayton, Zubac. Zubac's. I guess you could call Zubac. He's good in his role. I don't know. I don't think he's quite on the level. I would put Yusuf Nurkic up to all-star level. I think, maybe over Jarrett Allen. I think Yusuf Nurkic. He's not quite an all-star, but I think he a lot of times plays up to all-star level when he's healthy. Maybe he's somewhere between good and all-star. I don't know. Or maybe just some of these guys could get moved down. Yeah, this is pretty solid. I would probably move DeAndre Jordan down. I don't think he's very good anymore. Jonas Valanciunas definitely should move up. Valanciunas is underrated by this tier list. But, yeah, it's not too bad. Best fan base tier list. Yep, this is the only way to do a fan base tier list. Some are good, some are bad. It's whatever. And I think that's it. Mascots. Hold on. Mascot tier list. All right. There we go. Benny the Bull, Rumble, yes, up here. You have this abomination in A tier. You guys can see this, right? This abomination's in A tier. We might need to have a talk about that one. All right. The Hornets mascot. Yeah, I like the Hornets mascot. I'm a fan. Spurs Coyote should be S tier. The Coyote has to be S tier. The Pelican is terrifying. I hate it with a burning passion. Clutch is a good mascot. The Rockets mascot. I think he should be moved up. Let's see what else we got. There's some like old times here. Oh, come on. You have to put the Magic mascot up here. Like all the way up in A. After what he did with Aaron Gordon in the dunk contest, man, that's disrespectful. Yeah, not too much beef otherwise. The Suns Gorilla, if you haven't seen the video where the Suns Gorilla just dove onto the court to grab something off of it one time, you need to check that video out. And just for that video alone, he deserves to be up here. And yeah, so I think that's it. Not overall bad tier lists. A lot of stuff I don't necessarily agree with. But, it's fun to look at these types of things. Let me know if you like this type of video. If you did make it to the end of the video, man, what should I have y'all say? Drop a Jarrett Allen is an all-star in the comments below if you're if you made it to the end of this video, and I will see you guys later. Ray1, say it back.